Hello everyone and welcome to Everest Ice and Water. Today, let's talk about how buying a cheaper ice machine can cost you more money in the long run. Before we begin, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with everything we're doing here at Everest, and don't forget to like the video. Really helps. Just like when you buy anything, there are usually options that vary in price. The ice vending industry is no different. When looking at manufacturers, you can expect to spend around $35,000 to $50,000 for a machine that's in the same class. But does a cheaper purchase price actually mean less expensive? Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about maintenance and upkeep. Other machines use a device called an auger to dispense ice. It's a spinning corkscrew that moves ice upwards before it's dumped into a bag. This type of design is used by everyone in the ice vending industry. Everyone except Everest. Multiple moving parts can cost thousands in service calls, labor, and parts costs. These machines are notorious for ice jams, ice bridging, I'll explain this more in a moment, and breakdowns. As I'm sure you know, the more parts a machine has, the more that can and will go wrong. That's why Everest uses our patented one moving part VersaVend ice dispensing system. We do the same thing, but with only one moving part. This will save you countless headaches and expenses over the time that you own your machine. In fact, there isn't even a factory recommended maintenance schedule for VersaVend. This means no parts to replace, no maintenance fees, and no labor costs to keep your machine doing what it should do. Then there's automatic bagging. This is the main cause of breakdowns, ice jamming, and vending failures. It'll cause untold operator headaches and downtime, as well as costing you money. Everest doesn't bag ice automatically, which saves you cost, time, and aggravation. Our design still allows your customer to buy ice in a plastic bag. We just do it in a smarter and better way. Alright, so I mentioned ice bridging. What the heck is that? Well, most ice machines use an auger-based dispenser. Bridging occurs in the rectangular hopper, where ice will stick and meld together in the corners, completely untouched by the circular agitator, preventing you from vending or selling that ice. This is why they all use a spinning metal agitator or beater bar that pummels the ice cubes into chips. It's supposed to prevent ice bridging from happening, but it never works. Everest doesn't use augers or agitators, and in fact, our design prevents ice bridging from happening in the first place. Ice bridging also means you'll lose about 25% of your ice every day. It's literally just stuck inside the machine. This means that up to 25% of your ice is unsellable. Efficiency means the Everest VX is the better choice, for tens of thousands of dollars less. So because of these expensive and breakdown-prone dispensing systems, some companies actually charge you to maintain their bad design. They know that they'll be spending a lot of time keeping your machine running, and somebody has to pay. These maintenance fees can be anywhere from $750 to $1,000 or more every year. Plus, there is no brand loyalty in ice vending. But some companies charge you $250 a year to use their name. Would you pay $250 a year to keep the Ford emblem on your car? Everest doesn't charge you anything monthly or yearly. You can save more than $1,000 every year. All ice makers lose efficiency when it's hot. To combat this, Everest uses a proprietary unit called cold fusion. This is a component that simply uses the outgoing cold water from your ice maker to chill the water that's coming in for the next batch of ice. If the Everest VX doesn't have cold fusion, you could lose up to $20,000 of ice every year. Now let's talk about operating costs. Because Everest uses only one moving part and cold fusion recycles energy, the Everest machine requires only a 30 amp electrical service. The next closest competitor uses 60 amps. Plus, the VX uses non-custom bags, meaning they cost half as much as the bags you're required to purchase from other manufacturers. Plus, we'll just introduce you to the bag manufacturer so you can buy direct. What about bulk vending? Some manufacturers only offer ice that's bagged, and they don't offer ice that can be vended directly into a cooler. Bulk ice is what made ice vending popular to begin with. These are customers that will purchase multiple vends of ice. Approximately 50% of your customers are going to choose this option. So if you don't offer bulk ice, you could lose up to half your business. Plus, you're saving money by not having to use plastic bags, and it's more eco-friendly. So when you add all of this up, you can see there is a huge difference between price and cost. The good news, Everest is almost always the less expensive choice in initial price and ongoing cost. We embraced good engineering and great design to make that happen. As Benjamin Franklin once said, "The bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of low price is forgotten." Kind of sounds like he was talking about our competitors. So now's the time to take the first step. Click the link in the description below or send an email to sales@everesticeandwater.com to speak with an equipment specialist today. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.